Hello. Um, this is the spinosaurus review, and yeah, he's right here. I finally got him. I'm so excited to finally have this figure in my collection. I love it, and we're gonna get right into the review. So, yeah, this is how the eyes look. This is how the eyes looked when I zoomed in. They look really cool. I really like how they look, and everything is just like really cool. All the details, all the brown spots on the things, the ears, like the nose, everything is just so detailed. Even the teeth, it just makes it look really. They use like a different type of rubber. Like for the T-Rex, they used like a harder plastic, but for the Spinosaurus, they used like a softer rubber that made it so then the teeth could look like sharp and like realistic without hurting. Also, I like the new way that they made these. These are really cool because it makes it look like the mouth is wet and that it's like there, you know. So that was really cool to me. One thing that I don't really like about this head is that it feels like it's gonna like break. It really does. I don't know if that's just me or my figure, but it feels like it's gonna break if I like put way too much pressure on it. If I like force it, it feels like it's gonna break. So I'm kind of worried about that because I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be or if that's everyone's. But yeah, that's just mine. So yeah. So this is Spinosaurus figure. The head looks really nice. All the details. Also, these on the top right here. These, hold up, let me just, okay. These scales, or whatever they're called, I completely forgot. They look really nice. All the dry brushing. The way that they're sculpted is like really nice. The color, and it just goes down all the way to here and slowly transitions into the spine. Let me zoom out. Okay, this is the spine. It's, I don't understand why they didn't make it out of rubber, because I would have liked if they made it out of rubber. Like, kind of the old rubber that they used on the tails. Like, before they used the rubber that can, like, do that. Before that, I kind of wanted them to make it out of the same rubber that they used the old tails. But, at least we still got the Spinosaurus. Like, it's pretty cool. So, the arms, perfect length. And I just love how they made the fingers, like, you can bend them. They made it out of, like, a rubber. I believe they made it out of the rubber from the teeth. I'm not sure, but it's really cool. It's just really cool how the fingers can just move like that. And I think a lot of people will agree with me with that. So, yeah, those hands are perfect size, literally perfect. And the legs, too. Feet are, like, amazing. There's nothing really that I want them to fix about it. The only thing is how the feet aren't very accurate. Because if you look at a picture from, like, actual, like, dinosaurs or like the actual movie, they do not look like this. They are a lot more spread out. But yeah, that's all. But if they could fix that, that would be pretty cool. It doesn't really do anything to the figure. It's just detail wise, especially since this is supposed to be a premium figure line. I would bring out the box, but I already put it in my collection and I'm too lazy to get it out. So yeah, I still need to find space for this Spinosaurus figure. And yeah, so now let's move on to the tail. I'm just gonna take off the tail so then it's easier for us to see. Okay, so this is the tail. It has really nice shading. I love how they actually went down from the body down to the tail instead of just stopping at like the start of the tail, because this time they ended all the way over here, and that's just like really cool to me. They're progressing their figures and it's just really cool. And I actually want to show you guys how this Spinosaurus figure looks with the Stegosaurus. So I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. Okay, so this is how the Spinosaurus and the Stegosaurus look like together. So I realized that I didn't give you like a Stegosaurus review, so I'm gonna do like a mini review right now. So this is a Stegosaurus. The mouth doesn't open on the head, but it does have the glass eyes, which is really cool. So yeah, this is just a little mini review. Yeah, I like the little spines or whatever they're called. I completely forgot. Like, I'm blanking out right now, but yeah, I like how those look. And if you see my cat in the background, just don't mind that. Okay, so here's the tail. Looks really nice, and here's the spines, and that's just really nice. I love the colors. It looks very vibrant, and it's just very cool in general. One thing that's kind of throwing me off is this numbers things right here. I don't know why they put it there. They could have put on like the feet or whatever, but yeah, but that doesn't really matter. So yeah, the counter shading, they did the exact same thing. Okay, they brought all the counter shading all the way down here. They're really nice. So yeah, this is them right next to each other. Okay, this is them right next to each other, and the sizing is just like really nice. So I'm gonna put my Stegosaurus back in its collection, and I'll get back to you. Sorry about that, my camera cut out, but yeah, we're gonna go back to what I was talking about. So I would have rather this spine to be rubber, but there's one thing that if it was rubber, then there would be like two ugly lines coming down from here, and I'm actually kind of happy that it's not. And then there's just one here. So yeah, this is one thing I want to point out. Another thing that I wanted to point out, since this is a problem that they keep doing, is the dew claws. They didn't paint it again, and I just feel like they're not even trying to paint these anymore. Like, they painted on a couple of their figures, but they didn't paint on this one, especially since this one is like their third biggest one, and especially since they said it's special, like the special effects thing. They used the real effects from the thing, or whatever it was. And this is a premium toy line, so I don't know why they couldn't use paint on this, but yeah, it's just another thing that kind of bothered me. But yeah, so this is the end for the Spinosaurus review, and hope you enjoyed it. And we'll see you. Well, I'll see you. Oh, let me place down the Spinosaurus. Okay. I will see you next time.